All right, let's be real. Sometimes your brain just feels like a messy sandwich. There's too much going on, stuff slipping out the sides, and no napkins in sight. That's where therapy comes in.
And we're not just talking about screaming into the void or trauma dumping on your sandwich artist. We're talking actual therapy with someone who knows what they're doing. And lucky for you, BetterHelp, our paid partner for this episode, makes it easy to get started.
No waiting rooms, no weird therapy office smells, just a quick questionnaire and boom. You're matched with a credentialed therapist in a couple days. And if it's not a vibe, switch it up faster than you can switch up your sandwich sauce.
So if your brain feels like a chaotic group chat, do yourself a favor, go to betterhelp.com/thinkfresh or hit the link in the description for 10% off your first month. Your future self will thank you. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Ty Fresh, Eric Fresh in the building.
Ty Fresh, can you hear me? Can you hear me? We are coming to you live from the Epstein Island dentist office. Reception isn't great.
Oh yeah, that's right. They just ran out of nitrous, so unfortunately, this pod is not going to work out very well. But how are you, Ty? Are you holding up with that little cavity you got going on? How's that healed up over time?
Dude, they're exploring my cavities like crazy here.
Oh, shit. Is it the ones in the back or is it the ones in the front?
Deep in the back.
Shit.
It hurts.
Fuck's sakes.
Dude, I don't know if you looked at any of those pictures that I'm referencing that have been circulating online. Just it's these weird dental clinic on the island, and the room just has like a dental chair and then all these face masks on the wall. And
what the fuck?
You think to yourself, like, why do they have a dentist here? You know, it's not that big of a place.
Well, if you don't want to leave, like if you want to stay longer than 6 months, Ty, then you technically should have a dentist on site, you know?
Yeah, that's true. You have to make sure that people can like use their benefits that are on payroll.
I heard that the RMT program on Epstein Island is very involved.
Oh, dude, they're stretching you out good.
Oh, absolutely.
The most limber employees, like they're winning awards for like most limber. Some people get best employer, they get stretchiest.
Yeah, dude, you know what? Like the fact that we pod once a week or so, sometimes once every 2 weeks now, it takes me a while to like reacclimate to like what we talk about on the show on what used to be a twice weekly basis. You know, I've kind of lost.
You're no longer living in that. Hey,
yeah, I'm no longer living in the sauce.
Well, did you get your Subway Wrapped over the last 2 weeks? Oh wait, you're an Apple Music boy. You're crunching on real produce. You're not on that Spotify crack.
Yeah, dude. I'm on Apple Music. That's right. But Apple has their own kind of janky version of Spotify Wrapped, which is called Replay. Have you heard of that?
No one's talking about Replay.
There's no kind of cultural fervor around Apple Music's Replay. It's just not as screenshotable, you know? That's really what Spotify is advertising for, if you think about it.
Yeah, they're the like sole like business keeping graphic design alive, and it's on a seasonal basis.
Totally. Which I can appreciate. It's like, how many ways can you tell me that my music sucks? Like year after year, it's like they just refresh the most atrocious fucking list of artists ever.
It's so funny because it's like, why is it? This is making me cringe so much, but also this is all the music I listen to. It's so funny. It's like, oh yeah, I like all this stuff. Huh? Great list.
Huh? So,
but it's like,
walk us through. What is on the top of your naughty list this year?
My naughty list. Well, this year was a little bit different, Eric, over on Spotify land, because they gave us a music age. They assigned you an age based off your listening preferences.
Gotcha. So are you underage? Let's put it this way, Ty. Would you be invited to the island?
I would be more of the invitee, Eric.
Ah, okay.
Because my age was a whopping 82.
Oh, I keep seeing that. I keep seeing like a lot of people have a listening age of 82. And at the age of 82, I'll be happy if I can still hear things, especially my wife.
Facts. I think it's because I was listening to a lot of 50s era like jazzy romance music in anticipation of a lot of like wedding themed events. And that accidentally skewed my algo to thinking I was
Right.
an old man, an old Italian
Right.
man,
So they wrote That's Amore in 1935.
something like that. But yeah, I did hear that if your music listening age is under 19, they kick you off Spotify completely. So
Yeah, you're not allowed to be on there after dark.
yeah, if you blast the Baby Shark theme too many times, you are going to lose your
Hmm.
Spotify privileges, which is probably for the
Hmm.
best.
I agree. What constitutes a, let's say, a 20-year-old listening palette these days? Like, does that mean you're listening to artists that are 20, or you're listening to artists that are that were making music when they were 20? Like, what does that even mean? Like, I'm not really comprehending the math.
I mean, nothing about this pseudoscience of the wrapped is very objective, Eric.
Must be AI.
It must be AI. I would assume that it's the target demographic of that listener or that musician. So like you get like a new age Gen Z musician like a Conan Gray or something, and you're gonna
Hmm.
be like falling under the legal limit.
Hmm. This is a funny statistic though, because I'm simultaneously listening to the Playboy Cardi album front to back. That was actually my top album this year.
Nice. Of course it was.
Which I was surprised by. I actually didn't think it would be. But it's just the album that I just keep coming back to, I guess. It's got a lot of replay value. But I listened to that one, which I would guess would put me in the like 23-year-old segment,
Mm-hmm.
age band. And then I'm also listening to like a lot of like 70s and 80s and 60s like rock and roll and stuff. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
so does that just make me like 40? Are we going to split the difference, or what? Like, how does that work?
I'm not really sure what they do about that. Two different sides of the same sandwich for sure.
Hmm. Definitely. Speaking of
Uh,
sides of the sandwich tie, we actually got our Subway podcast wrapped as well.
oh yeah, wrapped makes they wrap it up to go for the podcasters too, which is
That's right.
so nice.
Yeah, I feel like we don't deserve to see behind the sneeze guard though, as podcasters. Like, I feel like this is built for like artists who can like play an instrument. And like what we're seeing is like two idiots with a mic talking on Zoom right now. You know what I mean? It's like not the
Totally.
same, but whatever, I'll take it.
It's also so funny because like as a content creator, you just expect to not get any of your data back. You're like, this is my like charitable donation to big tech is that I'm going to feed them as much context as they want and get nothing in return.
Hmm. Yeah, analytics is truly a charity if you think about it. It's like they never had to give it back to us.
Yeah, but here we are. It truly is a gifting season.
Absolutely,
And
dude.
the numbers don't lie. We're killing it.
Hmm. Huge lump of coal under both of our trees this year, but um, yeah, you know what they should do? Like, they could do such a better job for podcasters when it comes to Spotify Wrapped, because like we know what our top episode is. We know that we
Mhm.
are, listened to in like 50 countries. We know that we're gonna have like 900% growth year over year. That's right, you heard that
Mhm.
right.
That's what we're
But what I
comping these
want to
days.
know, yeah, dude. I want to know like when are people like clicking off the episode? Like what are we talking about when they like drop the most?
Mhm.
you know, like I need some more like game time fucking like what's that called? Like prop bets, like when you bet on like the small shit in the game. Like, do they leave
Mhm.
when we talk about Subway, or is that when they kind of lock in?
Yeah, yeah. Maybe we just need our listeners to feed us in the DMs. Like, what is making you stay? What is making you go? I want to
Hmm.
know that data too. I want to know like what type of listeners we've acquired this year. Like, are they dirtbags? Are they well-to-do
Hmm.
citizens? Are they
Oh,
bots?
I can tell you that they listen to How Long Gone and Joe Rogan and Dax Shepard. Those are the top three other podcasts that they listen to. So
Gotcha. Great. So shout out to anybody that just came from Armchair Expert. We're a bit of a sandwich experts, if you will.
that's right. And shout out to bald white guys because we seem to kind of like group all of them together. And I guess I'm in that boat too.
Yeah, but regardless of your hair length, we as the hosts don't persecute anybody for any length, but that doesn't mean the algo won't. You know, the algo's
The algo's ruthless.
unrestrained, unchained, right there.
Oh fuck. Well, that's our shit, I guess. Our top episode, if anyone gives a fuck, is the one with Chris Black. So go listen to our favorite white guy.
Yeah,
um,
it's got
and
a lot of things to say.
a lot of things to say. That was crazy. We had actually a great year. I think this is one of the best years for the pod of all time. And I think I say that every year because it's true. And that makes me really happy.
Yeah, I mean, it's only up for Think Fresh. Every year it's like 900% growth, and I don't think there's any stop to this trajectory.
Oh.
So, breadheads, keep supporting us, buy the merch, spread the word. Thank
Get
you for
therapy.
tapping in.
Code in bio.
Yeah, check out BetterHelp. And we will give to you more banter. And I do have some interesting banter for you, Eric, today, because I want to talk to you a little bit about what happened to me at a hotel last weekend.
Talk to me. What happened, Ty? Did you get run over by the bellboy?
Bellhops are getting older. I've noticed that the average age of a bellhop in a movie at like a nice hotel is like early 20s. But whenever I go to a nice hotel, they're always like pushing late 40s. What is up with
that's
that
because
disconnect?
you're watching movies from 20 years ago, Ty. They just grew up.
There was just like one generation. They're like, you're the bellhop perpetually.
I think so. Yeah, you kind of want like a young buck where like your tip will actually like make a difference in his life, you know? Where it's like some 40-year-old's like, bro, just start a family already. What are you doing?
Yeah, like I don't want to tip you to pay down the debt you've accumulated through many bad decisions in your life. Like it's a drop in the bucket.
Exactly.
Yeah, but at least I feel like I trust them to drive my car a bit more. Like I think like the valet service is like when they're a bit older, I'm okay with that.
More places need to have valet, I think. Like I don't give someone my keys enough. You know, I need to just kind of like toss the keys up in the air and have them catch them, you know, and I don't even have to tell them like my name or anything. They just know what I'm doing and where I'm going. So when I come back out, they know, hey,
you can do that anywhere, dude, but you just might never see your car again.
That is true. I could just, next time we go to a nice restaurant together, I'm just going to like throw the keys at the host.
Yeah, just try it. Just try to give her the key or him and just see if they will take care of the car for you. Yeah. Just tell them it's idling outside.
If it's a chick, I'm not doing that.
Fair.
I don't trust her to park my car. But yeah, I could probably do that, I think, and get away with it at a nice enough place.
Well, pulling this back to the idea of like old heads and old hops. I was staying at Fairmont Empress in Victoria, which is like a notable old head spot, old money kind of vibe, big old grand hotel. And it was a nice spot, very ornamental. And there was even like a gala going on. So you had like all sorts of posh people walking around in their little heels and stuff. Click, click, click. Anyways, I'm walking clickety clackety. I'm walking the halls. I don't know if I'm going to the lobby bar or something. I'm up on the 7th floor. So heading to the alley to head downstairs. That's elevator for short. And as I'm walking,
alley. I was like, oh, okay. Looking for action in the alley, dude.
As I'm walking down the hotel hallway, I cross paths with a grandmother and her granddaughter walking back to their rooms. And then I overhear their conversation. It's such a brief passing. And the daughter says, "Grandma, why do you tip so much?" And then the grandmother says, and I shit you not, this is what she says. She says, "Well, I don't always tip so much. I'll tip when we're downstairs, but like I would never tip if I go somewhere like Subway."
God damn it.
Isn't that
Wow.
crazy?
So, okay, hold on. Let's just back up a second. I thought this was going to go down a racial kind of path, but happy to hear that it's actually about Subway.
Of course
Of
it
course it
is.
is. That's kind of the premise of this whole show. It's like we're about to say something stupid, but it's actually a Subway. Okay, great.
Dude,
So,
and like this is me in the whole elevator downstairs. I'm just smiling so big. I'm like, I can't believe I just overheard that.
damn. Did you say anything? Did you like
No,
double click?
no, I didn't even turn back. I froze up, dude.
Oh man, I thought you were gonna like say you're gonna like help her like open her door or something just to get a fat tip from grandma.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I'm like, oh, I'm the type of service worker that maybe she'd tip.
yeah.
Well, it's crazy that like even like I don't know, there's no ceiling on like the type of money that people can spend at nice hotels. So like surely she can afford to tip a sandwich artist. It's like the wealth gap between her and your average artist is probably exponentially high. So it's
Her
like
name is
she's just
probably Shirley too.
surely it is. So that means she's just like not tipping the artist based in like on principle alone, which is I think so funny because like even when you and I are like not taping them, part of it is like, oh well, I'd rather have that dollar, like I could use it for something else. We're
Mhm.
but
I could
like
make
Nate,
10 cents on this dollar in the stock market. You know.
yeah, exactly. I'll put this into Palantir and then I'll make some money back. But she probably
Totally.
is just like a Palantir like wife, the wags of the Palantir C-suite.
hmm No, for sure. I mean, you can tell. I kind of think you can tell that she's making her own money though, because like when it comes down to tipping, women who have not made that money themselves, they're just throwing it around like it's nothing. You know, they're
Right.
tipping room service, they're tipping the bellhop, they're tipping Subway. You know what I mean? It's there's no discrimination there, but it sounds like in this case, this woman is self-made, which I can respect.
Hmm. Yeah, and when you're self-made, it's like, okay, I get why you don't want to like give an extra buck to the
hmm
frontline worker at the way.
Totally. I really wish you had inquired with her as to the reason, but I think we all deep down know why.
I think we do too. I think we can jump to some conclusions this time.
hmm Yeah, she's like, daughter, I made the sandwich this time. Okay.
What's really funny is she's like training a new generation not to tip sandwich artists.
Well, that's how it should be, honestly. I'm teaching my kids, do not give money to a Subway employee. That's the worst thing you can do.
Hmm. If anyone should give them money, it should be Subway.
They're making money two kinds of ways. They're increasing the footlong price, and they're taking my money just for fun too, via tip. It doesn't
Hmm.
make any sense to me.
No, it doesn't. And
Yeah.
you know, like it's kind of funny because like we talked about how like this foot long is shrinkflation proof because it to make it smaller would be to break the idea of 12 inches, but it also in a way makes it like growthflation proof. Like they can never make it bigger for us.
hmm
So like your money, they'll take your money, but they'll never give you more for it. They can't give
hmm
you less, but they'll never give you more either.
It's kind of like the Arizona can that has like
Hmm.
99 cents written on it. It's like you're like really confident that you're going to be able to sell that for 99 cents going forward. And same with Subway.
Yeah.
It's always going to be stamped with that 12 inches on there, you know?
Yeah, it's like it doesn't matter what the Federal Reserve does to the like deteriorate the dollar. That thing's
hmm
going to cost the same and be the same size. Well, it's not going to cost the
hmm
same, but it will be the same size.
Ty, unless feet get smaller, this is the only way this could possibly fuck up Subway's margins is if like through globalization, we all become like 10% East Indian and
Mm.
therefore our feet just get smaller, you know? And then once the global average foot size is like much smaller, they're going to say, well, you know what? We can't call this a foot anymore. 12 inches is no longer accurate representation of what a foot looks like. So we're going to have to go down to 11.5 or 10 inches or who knows, 9 inches.
Whoa, those are some tiny dogs.
Tiny dogs. And then we're all going to be like, you know what? They onto something.
Yeah. So then Subway is free to shrink the foot in the foot long, but or maybe we
Mhm.
just find something else that is 12 inches long as a reference point. And I'm not really sure what that is. Like maybe they call
Couldn't
them
be me.
it's a forearm long.
Whoa. Yeah,
You
that
want to
could be
get
it.
four that doesn't really have the same ring to it, but
It really
that's an
doesn't,
option.
Ty.
Or
No,
like,
it really
I don't know.
doesn't.
I'm hunched over all day on my computer, so maybe it's a neck long.
Didn't we see somewhere that Subway was charging, or no, they were making, no, no, no. What was it?
Yeah, I definitely am tracking what you're talking about.
No, Subway was like, we're going to start charging you based on your dick length.
Oh yeah, I thought that
So
was a
if
clever
you're
ruse.
packing, if you're packing foot long to go and you walk in there all wrapped up nice and tight, they're going to say, whoa there, buddy, we're going to have to charge you a little extra, you know?
Hmm. Yeah, it's price per length, and it's not the length of the sandwich.
Mm-hmm. So maybe when you walk in, you're like, I'm going to go when it's cold out, and you get a nice little 10% off.
They should do that already. Like who doesn't need a warm sandwich on a cold day?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's right. Especially like one of them hot meatball subs, you know what I'm saying? On a hot or
Hmm.
on a cold day, warms you
Dude,
right up.
taking that first meatball bite and just having the steam come off of that thing, just like a
Hell
nice
yeah.
warm steamer.
Mm-hmm. Nice little steamer in the morning.
Yeah.
Um, Ty, we should talk about this before it becomes old news. It already kind of is, but there is a protein bowl. I think at Sweet Green. I could be fucking this up, but it's a bowl that you can get that is 100 grams of protein. Have you heard of this?
100 grams of protein.
That's right, Ty. You can get a bowl with, I think, like double or triple chicken. And there's like a New York Times or some fucking publication wrote an article about it, being like, I tried the protein bowl at Sweet Green and I instantly regretted it.
No kidding. Like
Yeah,
that's
it looked
probably like
brutal.
enough protein to actually hurt you. Like you could be hospitalized.
Hmm. Yeah, you could
If you, at
actually
least
probably have a protein shock, is what they call it. Too many gains.
yeah, like triple digi is a lot of grams.
Hmm.
And
Yeah, dude.
I don't think my body could handle it. There's far too much estrogen in my system. I would be shocked.
Yeah. You need to be plugged into the wall. Like you need like external power source just to digest that.
I can't do it off battery alone.
Oh shit.
So, like, you could probably handle this because you're kind of a teen head, a teen
Kind of a
lover.
big dog, yeah. I was thinking about this and like they say you need like between 1 and 1.2 grams of protein per body weight pound a day. Can you even comprehend that sentence?
That's
That
all.
equation?
Yeah, yeah. So you need cup per gram per pound. Yeah,
Hmm.
I get it. Obviously, I can do
Okay, I don't
math.
know. I
I'm
just
not
thought
a
it wasn't making sense, but for me that would be 200 grams of protein a day. So I don't know. That means I gotta eat two of these, unfortunately. You know what I mean?
math ain't
Every
math in
single
here.
day.
So you could handle it then, is what you're trying to say. Is that this is only half your daily intake?
Brian Johnson says I can handle it, so I will try. Um, but I don't know if I would like ever waste a meal on that thing. Like, if I were to go to a country with sweet green in it, it would have to be um, on vacation, and that just seems like it would ruin a whole day of my vacation, which I don't think I'm willing to do.
Yeah, because not only are you wasting a meal, but you have to consider the come down from that protein, and like you're going to be bedridden for a
Hmm.
few hours.
That's right. It also looks super bland, you know? Like I don't know what it is with like protein bros on YouTube and like meal prep freaks, but they like
Hmm.
to like boil chicken and have it with like plain rice and broccoli. And that's somehow supposed to be like healthy. Um, but it's in my opinion, it's deteriorating your brain eating that shit, you know?
Well, if you just forget what taste is like, then what's
Mhm.
life? It's not worth living at that point.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Have you ever had like just a plain functional meal like that in your life where you're like, this is for fuel only?
Never. And I would never want to. Like, food is to be enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get 3
Mm-hmm. You
sauces
can't
because
afford
it's
that.
good for me.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. As a vegetarian, you just simply can't afford to eat for fuel purposes only. There's not enough to do that with, like you gotta
No.
like get creative with the veggies.
Although I do feel like the benefit of maybe this protein head diet is that it returns you to some core tenets. Like, by pursuing such like reductivism, then you can build back thoughtfully the sauces and the flavors and the richness of food so that you're like sensitive to it again. I think like what happens
Mm-hmm.
with so many people is they're just like so rich with an abundance of flavors and intensities on their palate that they just crave more and more intensity. And then that's how we move farther and farther from French food and deeper into fast food, because it just needs to be like
Mm-hmm.
heavier hitting every time.
Mm-hmm. Totally. Yet there's no French people moving to Southeast Asia. Why is that?
I mean, they already left Vietnam.
Yeah, they moved out.
Yeah. They came, they did their
Yeah.
thing, and they left.
Yeah. But I actually know exactly what you're talking about. Like lately I've just been drawn to the flavors of the Orient, Thai.
Mm,
Give me my sriracha. Give me my I don't know what else they use.
mostly sriracha, yeah.
Just like a lot of spicy, like intense flavors. I totally get what you're saying. Like I'm just like drawn to that now, soy
Yeah.
sauce, sesame. Um when they put the little star in there, that's some good
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, a little anise. I've been putting a little extra scoop of garam masala in my curries, and I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Damn, dude, you zooted off the curry.
And I
Ah,
get that.
shit.
Like, you're just like constantly trying to just like feel something, right? And maybe to feel something for a little while, you gotta feel nothing.
Mm-hmm. Ty, I just got transmission from our uh, longtime friend of the pod who has been on the show 3 times, Patrick.
Yeah.
He's waiting for us.
Oh shoot, we better get going.
He's having a beer. So that means we can give him another 2 hours, but I say we
Perfect.
get going pretty soon.
All right. This is Think Fresh Wrapped.
Unwrap me, baby, one more time.
No, thank you.
Okay, Breadheads, thanks for listening. We're about to go have some natural wine. We're have some big naturals tonight.
Yeah, more on that probably next episode if anything good comes from this. It probably only naughty things.
If I remember.
Yeah.
Okay, talk to you later.
Ciao.
Ciao.